In boxing, every generation has a fighter who defines the sport. In the 1980s, it was Sugar Ray Leonard. In the 1990s, it was Oscar De La Hoya. In the 2000s, it was Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. Today, that fighter is Saul Canelo Álvarez. But Canelo's story is different. It's not just about championships or pay-per-view numbers. It's about a young boy from Guadalajara, Mexico, with red hair, freckles, and a fire inside him that would one day conquer the world of boxing. This is the incredible 20-year journey of Canelo Álvarez, and why his story is still being written. Canelo was born in 1990, the youngest of 8 children in a working-class family. 7 of the boys boxed, making their home feel like a training camp. But Saul was different. With his unique red hair and pale skin, kids mocked him, calling him Canelo, the Spanish word for cinnamon. That teasing, instead of breaking him, fueled him. He began boxing at 13, inspired by watching his older brother, Rigoberto, train. Within months, his natural talent was undeniable. He was fast, explosive, and carried a calmness rare in someone so young. By just 15 years old, while most kids were in school, Canelo turned professional. Fighting grown men, he showed composure far beyond his years. From 2005 to 2009, Canelo built an undefeated record, mostly fighting in Mexico's small arenas. Fans noticed the teenage prodigy quickly. He wasn't just winning, he was punishing opponents with power and precision. In 2010, everything changed. He made his U.S. debut on the undercard of Floyd Mayweather versus Shane Mosley. That night, millions of American fans saw the fiery-haired Mexican knockout artist for the first time. Golden Boy Promotions recognized his marketability immediately. Mexico had always loved boxing heroes from Julio Cesar Chavez to Juan Manuel Marquez, and Canelo was being groomed as the next great ambassador of Mexican boxing. At only 20 years old, Canelo captured the WBC light middleweight title, defeating Matthew Hatton. He defended it against legends like Shane Mosley, showing both respect and dominance. But the true test came in 2013, Floyd Mayweather Jr. The fight was billed as the one. Canelo, young and powerful, versus the unbeaten defensive genius. The event was massive, over 2 million pay-per-view buys, one of the biggest in history. But inside the ring, Canelo was outclassed. Mayweather's experience, reflexes, and ring IQ handed him his first defeat. For many, losing on that stage would ruin a career. But for Canelo, it was a masterclass. He studied Mayweather's control, patience, and skill. That night, he vowed to never be the same fighter again. After Mayweather, Canelo could have taken the easy road. Instead, he sought challenges. He demolished Alfredo Angulo, then faced the slick and avoided Erislandy Lara. That fight was risky. Lara was known as a defensive puzzle, but Canelo wanted to prove himself. He won a close decision, showing not just skill, but the courage to face anyone, anytime. That mindset became his trademark. In 2015, he fought Puerto Rican legend Miguel Cotto. It wasn't just a fight, it was a battle for pride between two nations with a rich boxing rivalry. Canelo outboxed Cotto, capturing the WBC middleweight crown and announcing himself as a superstar. But one name loomed over Canelo, Gennady GGG Golovkin. Known as the most feared puncher in the sport, Golovkin had a streak of knockouts that terrified opponents. In 2017, the two finally clashed. Fans witnessed a 12-round war. Golovkin pressed forward, landing powerful jabs and combinations. Canelo countered with sharp hooks and uppercuts. At the end, the judges called it a draw, a decision met with controversy. The world demanded a rematch, and in 2018, they got one. This time, Canelo didn't back up. He stood toe-to-toe with Golovkin, absorbing punishment and giving it back with relentless aggression. After another brutal 12 rounds, Canelo emerged the winner by majority decision. That rivalry, one of the greatest of modern boxing, cemented Canelo's reputation as a warrior who could not only box, but brawl when needed. With Golovkin behind him, Canelo chased history. He moved up in weight to stop Sergey Kovalev at light heavyweight, shocking fans by carrying his power into higher divisions. Then he set his sights on the super middleweight division. His goal? To unify all 4 belts, a feat no fighter in Mexican history had ever achieved. In just 11 months, he defeated Callum Smith, Billy Joe Saunders, and Caleb Plant. Against Plant, his power was undeniable, scoring a dramatic stoppage to become the undisputed super middleweight champion. For Mexico, it was history. For boxing, it was dominance. But boxing humbles everyone. In 2022, Canelo challenged Dimitri Bivol at light heavyweight. Bivol's size, footwork, and sharp punches proved too much. Canelo lost a clear decision, his second career defeat. Critics began questioning, was Canelo slowing down? Was his prime over? Canelo answered by returning to 168 pounds and defending his titles against John Ryder, Jermell Charlo, and Jaime Munguia. Each victory reminded fans that while he may not win every fight at higher weights, at super middleweight, he remains the king. The legacy fight, Crawford. Now the boxing world looks to the future, and waiting in that future is Terrence "Bud" Crawford. Crawford is not a power puncher like Golovkin or a big man like Bivol. He is a technician, a switch hitter with surgical precision, perfect timing, and one of the best boxing IQs of all time. For Canelo, facing Crawford is about legacy, not belts. If he wins, he proves he can beat one of the smartest fighters of this generation. If he loses, it may mark the end of his dominance. Either way, it is a fight that defines greatness. Saul Canelo. Alvarez's career is more than numbers, belts, or records. It is the story of a boy mocked for his red hair who became the face of an entire sport. If you enjoyed this video about the incredible journey of Canelo Álvarez, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our upcoming boxing stories, rivalries, and legends in the making. What's your favorite Canelo moment? Was it the Golovkin Wars, the Mayweather fight, or his road to undisputed? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and until next time,